Back to my channel. My name is Amber, and today I am bringing you the Black Booktuber Tag. So I'm pretty sure all the Black Booktubers have done this. I did it last year, so we're redoing it for the new year. So sit back, relax, get you some tea, and enjoy the video. And if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into these questions. So I'm a little notebook here with the questions written down. So the first question is, tell us a little about yourself. So my name is Amber. I'm 26. I'm a mom. I love to read. Always been an avid reader. My favorite genres to read is fantasy and fantasy, contemporary, mystery, thriller sometimes. Um, Currently, I am just helping my son with virtual school, which is a struggle. I'm really over it. But yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in social work, which I'm trying to find a job with, because I don't want my degree to just go to waste. And yeah, that's just a little bit about me. Black author that nobody really knows about. I read his ARC, which is an advanced reader copy. I read that last month. I'll leave my January wrap up in the cards and down below. But this book is called Open Water, and y'all, when I tell you, I seriously love this book. I love it. The writing, the character development, how both characters blossom. Like, I can go on and on about this book. Please direct yourself to my January wrap up to see what I loved about it. But it was just the writing, the characters, the way everything was presented to you. It definitely, you could tell that the author read him some James Baldwin, because that's what the type of vibes I was getting. Loved it. Okay, next question is, favorite book about the Black experience. So again, I'm gonna have to say Open Water, because this follows Black love. It touches on Black trauma, Black racial trauma, Black boy racial trauma. You know, Black boys seeing their friends dead, or they have to look behind their backs to see, oh, my homie just died by the police. Like, it just touches on a lot of topics. And again, direct yourself to my January wrap up if nobody has seen it, because I will sincerely talk about this book to the end of time. Next book, favorite book by a Black author. Now, I'm going to pick one that I read at the beginning of last year, and it just changed my life, and that is Well Read Black Girl by Glory Edom. Now, this follows a collection of little stories from different authors and celebrities, and it just follows everybody, and it talks about how they became a reader, how they become discovering themselves. I definitely need to reread this. So, some of the people in this short story collection is Jasmine Ward. She's the author of Sing Unburied Sing. We have Tari Jones, who's the author of American Marriage. Renee Watson, who is an author who just came out with her recent book, Love is a Revolution. She also has Piecing Me Together, amongst a whole bunch of other books. Gabrielle Sedebe, who is the actress who played in Precious and Empire and American Horror Story. Danielle Clayton, I think she's the author of The Bells. I could be wrong. I will fact check myself. We have N.K. Jemisin, who's the author of The Fifth Season. Morgan Jerkins, Mahogany L. Brown. She recently just came out with a book, Chlorine Sky, which I definitely what's it called, recommend, because I did love that book. And Jacqueline Woodson, I loved her book, Red at the Bone. That was so good. And she came out with what's another book that I love? Oh, Brown Girl Dreaming. And I think she just came out with a book last year, but I don't know the name of it right now. And yeah, those are some of the people in this story collection. I definitely need to reread it, because I haven't read it since I got this physically. So I think I'm gonna have this on my February TBR this month, or add it, because I got so many books. So the next question is, recommend a book by a Black or queer author, and I have two. So the first one I'm going to go with is James Baldwin, the classic. This is Giovanni's Room. James Baldwin was a gay writer, and his writing is like impeccable. Like, if you have not read Baldwin, trust me, I just started reading Baldwin, and I'm ashamed of myself that I've not read Baldwin before. But he's a wreck. Also, George M. Johnson. They are the author for All Boys Aren't Blue, which is like a memoir type book, which tells their story of becoming who they are. They talk on HIV. Um, just a lot of great topics. It was really, really good. Definitely need to give me a physical copy, but really good. All Boys Are Blue is becoming a TV show or a movie or something, so that's very exciting. Recommend a book with a black person on the cover. I was really talking about this book, but I've seen it a lot on Bookstagram more than Booktube. And this is Everybody Looking by Candace Eloy. This is a book told in verse, and it follows a girl as she is going off to a HBCU, and she's just trying to find herself and figure out where she belongs in the world. And this was really good. I ate this book up mainly because it is in verse. Next book, Twisted: The Tangled History of Black Hair Culture. I have yet to read this, but I hear it's so good. It's by Emma Dabiri, and I have it tabbed for whenever I do start reading it, but I really need to get into this because this is like, just the history of a black girl and their hair and how we are appropriated all the freaking time. One more book. Okay, last book with a man with a black person on the cover is Makes Me Wanna Holler by Nathan McCall. I only read this book because Brotherly Love. If y'all seen that movie, Keke Palmer's in that movie, Quincy Brown is in that movie, Romeo. It's a movie. It's a really good movie that I wish Netflix would put back on. But Makes Me Wanna Holler by Nathan McCall. It's a memoir, and it follows him as he is a black man in America. He got into gangs. He did a whole bunch of stuff he had no business doing. He ended up going to jail. While in jail, he changed his religion, and he just got a new outlook on life, and it just shows him to becoming a man. And this was actually a really good book. I honestly thought it was going to be boring, but it was actually a really wild ride. It was a mess of a book, but it was really good. Okay, next question is recommend a black author that makes you happy. So I have two, and the first one is Miss Tiffany D. Jackson. This is her recent book, Grown, and this is the art copy. And y'all, I tabbed the mess out of this book, but this is Grown. Tiffany D. Jackson. I love all her books. She has Allegedly, Monday's Not Coming, Let Me Hear a Rhyme, and Now Grown. And y'all, I don't know. It's something about Tiffany D. Jackson. She will break your heart, and then you'll still ask for the next book. Because that's me. But if no one knows what this one is about, this one follows Enchanted, and she wants to become a singer. She ends up meeting the celebrity Corey Fields, and things take a turn for the worse. So that's Tiffany D. Jackson. My another author, she is a poet. Nobody really knows about her. Her name is Raina Beatty. Again, I talk about her in my January wrap up. If anyone wants to hear more about her. But this is her second poetry book, A Song for Us. I read this last year as I was going through a rough time, and I didn't really tab it as much, but oh my god, you can't really see it. But yeah, A Song for Us by Raina Beatty. She is a poet, and I love all her books. She has albums out. She has a podcast. I will link her down below if no one knows who she is, but she makes me happy because she has helped me with my self-growth and self-love and all of that good stuff. So right now, the next question is talk about a book by a black author that's coming out in 2021. One book that I am excited about is Which is Steeped in Gold. I tried to get an arc of this. I cannot get my hands on one, but this is one that I am really excited. It's a black girl fantasy book. I don't really know what it's about. All I seen was the black girl. I seen the cover, and I said, I want it. I don't even care what it's about. I want it. But some books that recently just came out is Concrete Rose by A.G. Thomas, Love is a Revolution by Renee Watson, Wigs and Ebony by J.L. What's some other books? That's all I can think of right now. I don't even know. I can't even tell you what's coming out past like May. Oh, Hurricane Summer, that's coming out this month. Not this month, coming out in May. Where the Rhythm Takes You, that's coming out soon. I think in May as well. All I know is up to June. After June, I can't tell you what else come out. But Which is Steeped in Gold, that comes out in April, and I am so excited about that book. We recommend some black booktubers. I'm first going to recommend Kristen from Books and More with Christine G, Jaleesa over at Bounded and Bookmark, Jordan over at Left on Read, Ashley over at Bookish Realm, Pretty and Bookish, and Ambria over at What Ambria Reads. So I will leave all their links down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this Black Booktuber Tag 2021 edition. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you wanna. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.